Damn, thank God I'm fly. Thank God I'm fly. Thank God I'm fly. You call it cocky, I call it true.
Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have a super exciting video, in which we're going to talk about Twice's One Spark outfits. The girls just had a comeback and wore some amazing looks. Unfortunately, the promotion period was so short, so we don't have a lot of looks to talk about, which is why at the end of the video I included a bit of the I Got You outfits the girls wore during the promotion period. But without further ado, I hope you enjoy the video. Disclaimer. I am a fashion enthusiast and I studied fashion design in university. However, fashion is subjective. What I might think it's pretty, someone else might hate it, and it's completely okay. This isn't meant to be taken too seriously and I'm only doing it for fun. I'm only talking about the outfits, not the people wearing them. My thoughts on the clothing are just that, on the clothing, so I hope no one misunderstands it.
'Cause my heart is burning.
The first look we're talking about is this one. The girls wore these black outfits that had some pops of color in red, and if you know me you know I love this color combo, so this look is right up my alley. All the outfits give me New Year's Eve dinner party but make it fitting for a K-pop performance, which isn't too far off because in the MV the girls appear in a dinner setting. I like the different textured fabrics in the look, like the velvet and satin, especially because that combined with the sparkling elements and tights make the whole look feel more elegant, which I personally love. All of the clothing pieces fit the girls like a glove, and honestly the only outfit I don't love is Chaeyoung's. The idea of it was amazing but I don't love the execution. The skirt, with the big neck on the blouse, with the red stockings, and the big hairstyle, it's too much. I would have given her a shorter skirt or higher high heels because the length of the skirt with the tights and the shoe straps make her look super short. One thing I do absolutely love is the fact that they actually gave Chonghyun a good outfit. So many times my girl gets done so dirty because it seems like their styling team doesn't know how to style thicker bodies, which is absolutely ridiculous, but this is the perfect example that you can totally give Chonghyun cute outfits too. I love how well accessorized the look is. Each girl has at least one eye-catching accessory in their look, if not more, but to me that's what makes the look so good. I personally would have added a bit more of jewelry but I totally get that sometimes it's uncomfortable to perform with it, and it's not like it looks awful without it, so it's not a big deal. However, I do love this look so much, so this is a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Next, we have these plaid outfits, and oh my god I love them so freaking much. I love it when a look mixes different prints in such a smooth way that it feel unique but not obnoxious, and this one does it perfectly. Each one of the girl has a different plaid print in their look, some have multiple actually, and other mix it with a different type of print. Not only that, but most of the clothing pieces the girls are wearing are actually so interesting and unique, like Mina's pants, Sana's dress, and Chui's skirt. A specific outfit I personally love is Chaeyoung's. Because of the silhouette, color palette and print of her look, is giving steampunk aesthetic, which is really cool actually. The color palette is kind of muted because the girls are wearing dark blues, reds, browns, and black, but still, the look doesn't feel boring at all because the print holds up the look so much on its own. The way their styling team played with layering was also amazing because it helps elevate the look so the final result is much more interesting. The accessories are nice, quite minimalistic at times, especially with the jewelry, but it doesn't feel like something is missing because of how well the clothing holds up on its own. In the MV some girls had more eye-catching accessories but they ditched it for the performance because it probably was uncomfortable to perform with them. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. Then, the girls wore these outfits. At first I thought they were all white, but then after looking at pictures I realized there are other colors in the look. I love all the different textures there are in this look, and multiple outfits have different eye-catching fabrics that automatically elevate the look because how visually good it is. I really like the addition of different colors other than white because, although they aren't that different color-wise, they still add a tiny touch to break the simple color palette without capturing all the attention to just one simple clothing piece. In the performance the outfits look so washed out because of the filters they used in the broadcast, to the point that you can't see all the different amazing details that make the look so interesting, and is so annoying because if you don't go out of your way to see pictures of the look, you might think it's much simpler than it actually is. Another thing I definitely like is how well the layering elements were here. Some clothing pieces by themselves aren't that outstanding, but when you layer it with the right pieces, the end result is amazing. The accessories were really cool in some looks, like Mina's accessories are just chef's kiss, but also other girls didn't have that many accessories, but, like I said before in the previous looks, I don't mind it too much because the clothing holds up really good by itself. This look is also a 10 out of 10 for me. Next, we have this black and white look. The color palette in this look is super simple, and if not done right it can easily make the outfits so boring. However, their styling team did an amazing job with this look. They chose really interesting and eye-catching pieces, so no matter how simple the color palette is, the look is still memorable. One consistent element in the look is the lace, with almost all the girls having a black lace detail in their look, which alongside the other eye-catching velvet, sheer, and satin fabrics also helped to make the black and white look more visually intriguing. Another thing that helped is the layering, and I know I sound like a broken record by now because I've mentioned it in every single look so far, but it truly makes such a difference. The accessories are nice and I really like them, but I think this look needed more jewelry, especially necklaces, because there are some members whose necks feel empty, and I just want to put a pretty necklace in it. The look definitely holds up on its own, no questions about that, but it also was a super smart decision to have the background of the performance to be more colorful, so the black and white would pop off more on stage. If they had gone for a darker color, the outfits wouldn't have looked as good on camera. This is a 9 out of 10. Next, the girls wore these outfits. Some of the clothing pieces the girls wore are absolutely amazing by themselves. I love Chewy's top, and I'm absolutely obsessed with Sana's skirt that's made from different ties. Jiho's outfit actually reminds me a lot of one specific look she wore for a closer performance during the promotion period for her solo debut. The accessories are quite lacking in this look, especially the jewelry. I know the clothing pieces speak a lot on their own, but the accessories complement the clothes, so I would have added bracelets, gloves, chain belts, and eye-catching necklaces because those necks are bare. This look is the most casual ones out of all the ones we've seen during this era so far. All the looks had this elegant and somewhat cocktail attire, however, this one has a more casual and day-to-day type of attire. I personally love the elegant type of outfits a lot, but that doesn't mean this one is bad, because it isn't. This look is also very reminiscent of these other outfits we talked about before because the prints are one of the most eye-catching elements in the look. However, this one has a lot less print than the one we talked before and the color brown is more prominent. I wished it was more colorful because although I do like brown, I like vibrant colors a lot more, so maybe having some bright blues and purples alongside the brown would have been amazing. As a whole this look is great, but not perfect, so this is an 8 out of 10. Next, we have these silver and black outfits. I died the moment the concept photos with this look were released. The girls look so freaking hot and they are 100% mothering. The look has this slight sexy vibe to it that I really like, and I think that's due to the color palette and the tighter silhouettes. This look is also the one that gives me more fancy cocktail dinner party because of all the sequins that are in the outfits. The clothing pieces the girls are wearing aren't anything revolutionary, however, the different textured fabrics make the pieces much more eye-catching, and on top of that, each look was styled to perfection. The accessories in this instance are really good, they complement each look nicely, and finally we have a look where I don't think the jewelry is lacking. These outfits didn't made it into a music show performance, the girls wore them in the MV, in the concept photos, and in a performance video that was uploaded on YouTube, so they had a moment to shine, but they would have looked amazing in a music show performance. Some things of the look changed between the concept photos, the MV, and the performance video. Mostly it was the hairstyles and shoes, but there were some more notable changes. Jiho and Chewy added some black velvet gloves to their MV look, and I honestly think the outfits were amazing just as they were in the concept photos, but I don't mind the switch up, although for the performance they changed it again. Nayeon and Sana's outfits changed entirely. In the concept pictures Sana wore a white t-shirt dress with a silver top, but for the dance versions she wore a silver sheer top with a furry black skirt. Nayeon wore a black dress with thigh-high boots in the photoshoot, but for the performances she wore a black lace jumpsuit with a black velvet skirt. I actually like the versions of the performance a tiny bit more than the concept photo version of the outfits, and they are more comfortable to perform in, so the change was good. As a whole, I really love these outfits, so of course this is a 10 out of 10. Next, we have this all-white look the girls wore for the concept pictures. The clothing pieces the girls wore are so cool on their own, they have interesting silhouettes, cool cutouts, and a mix of different type of fabrics. The layering was done perfectly in this look, which made each individual outfit visually intriguing beyond the silhouette or design of each clothing piece. I really like that each one of the girls has a sheer element in their look, and a long piece that dangles from one part of the outfit. The look is entirely in just one color, which is why the elements like different textures and lengths add so much to the look, so that way the final result has dimension and doesn't look like a solid block of color. The white color palette, paired with the elements in the look, give this angelic feeling to the look. The hairstyles and lack of accessories also help to bring that sentiment forward, which is nice, but I really wish the girls had some eye-catching silver accessories. This look only appeared in the concept photos, and I have to say that the background choice was perfect. It highlighted the white color in the clothes so well, while the photos still being bright and eye-catching. I wanted to take a closer look to the outfits, but there isn't a behind-the-scenes video of the photoshoot, which is a crime because you can't fully appreciate them in photos, but it is what it is. With all that being said, this look is an 8 out of 10 for me, solely because of the lack of accessories. And last, but certainly not least, we have these outfits. Ever since I looked at the concept photos, these were the outfits that caught my attention the most, and that was due to the color palette. This whole look has very bright colors that demand your attention just upon looking at the photos. The girls are wearing vibrant shades of orange, red, yellow, and purple, mixed in with some browns here and there. This look is for sure the most different out of all the looks the girls wore during this era. The whole look has this beachy and summery vibe that I really like, but that doesn't necessarily align with the season we're in, and the concept and overall vibe the release has. The bright colors and flowy silhouettes some of the girls have in their outfits scream summer holiday, and I totally get that all the concept pictures don't necessarily have to align with the title song, but this look still stands out like a sore thumb. However, that doesn't mean it's a bad look by any means. I actually really like all the outfits and the girls looked stunning, but the photos are just leaving me wanting a summer release from Twice, and I know it's not happening this year because they just had a comeback. I like the way their styling team played with the prints and fabrics in the look, although I don't love Nayeon's dress because the fabric doesn't have that bright and shiny element that all the other looks have, so if it were up to me I would have changed her dress, but it's not like it ruins the look. Like always, I want more accessories, especially jewelry, because although the clothing is very impactful, you can always make it 10 times better with some accessories. As a whole, I really like this look, and I wished we could have seen more of it one way or another during the era other than just in the concept photos. This is a 9 out of 10. The promotions during this era lasted only a week, so we unfortunately didn't have a lot of outfits to talk about in the video. Almost all the looks during this era had this elegant and classy vibe to them, and the girls looked like they were attending a super fancy evening dinner, especially because a lot of the times they were wearing cocktail dresses and eye-catching fabrics. I personally think that this type of styling went amazingly with the title song, and it's not hard to ruin a little black dress look, so I can happily say that there wasn't a single time where any of the members looked bad. As a whole, I don't think that the styling for this era was groundbreaking and trendsetting, but it was a really solid styling. I wished we could have gotten more outfits, maybe at least one more week of promotions, but I totally get why we didn't. The girls don't even have to promote at this point and they are super busy with their world tour, and we at least got some cool outfits in the concept photos. For me, the best styled during this era was Chaeyoung. She had the most amount of outfits I liked, but it was just 2 because at every single look, except 2, my favorite outfit was of a different member. However, Chaeyoung did look amazing this era, no questions about that. And as a whole, the One Spark styling is a 9 out of 10. As a bonus bit, I wanted to quickly talk about the outfits the girls wore during the music show performances for I Got You. All the outfits had this effortless and flowy vibe to them that goes really well with the song, and I absolutely love how amazingly the skirts and dresses moved while the girls were performing. The color palettes were mostly in muted colors with some instances of prints here and there, and the color white being really present in almost every look. I really like the fact that in every performance the girls had interesting and different hairstyles that complemented and elevated each of their individual looks so much. The accessories were better in some instances than other, however, because the clothing and hairstyles were really good on their own. The lack of accessories never felt like that big of an issue. As a whole, I really like the styling for I Got You, and it's nice that it showed a different side of Twice in contrast with the title track during the promotion period.
Every second, every minute, when you're close to me, like it's supposed to be, and no limit to what I would do for you. Oh.
That was everything for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm currently working in some other videos about recent girl group comebacks, so don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up when I post. If you want to see more of me, you can follow me in my Instagram account. I post K-pop fashion related content and do some games on my stories with outfits idols have worn. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.